Hi, today I'm going to show you a crawler plugin for OS Class and how to use it. Okay, so crawler plugin was created to be able to get content from external websites into JSON or into database table. It's not going to import listing into OS class system, but you can use other plugins or methods to get it there. For example, add importer plugin can be used and use output of this plugin. It could be API URL or JSON file as an input for importer. Okay, so let's start. First, we are going to analyze URL. It's good to check if you can actually read URL from your server, because if you cannot, if there is some kind of security, it could be Cloudflare, it could be password, it could be firewall or HT access security. In that case, you are not able to get content from that URL. So let me show you one example here. That will be site that's protected with the password. So if we submit, we're going to get analyzed, and you see the status of responses for one error, and you can see also the text for one unauthorized, blah blah blah, and you can see also a piece of HTML. So let's take one that's not protected, and we are going to take it from Delta demo. And let's take data from, let's say, for sales category. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get the content of these listings into my local file, and ideally I refresh it every day, every week, or just manually. Okay. So let me submit this URL here. And in this case, you can see the success. You can see OK text like from website. And I can see some HTML. I see images here. And I can see page structure. This one is very important, and it helps you to identify correct elements to choose, because this plugin is selecting data using CSS selectors, and these are telling you how the page is structured. You see each element, you see classes, IDs here, you see basic text inside of that one. For images, you can see URLs, you see counts of these elements, and so on. So this one can help you identify what you need to choose. But let's go from beginning. So go here into crawler, create new crawler. Okay, give it name is demo. Follow links. This means if you want crawler plugin to follow links on page into detail pages, or the page you are providing in URL is complete. It means I go here and I see a content here. If this content is sufficient for what I want to do, I don't need to follow links, because following links means that I get this content, a Predator, and follow links means for each of the listing, it will go into listing page and will crawl details from this page. So if this page does not have all the details you want, you need to follow links and get it from here, ideally. Otherwise, just stay here. It will be much faster, and it will just do one HTTP call to get everything. Okay, so let's start just that we don't want to follow links. We want to just get content from this page. Okay, URL to crawl is a for cell. Okay, automatic cron, we don't want it. Limit items. Let's say I just want to get 3 items at the same time. I don't want more. Custom user agent, the user agent that will be sending HTTP request, not needed. Headers as well. Pause between HTTP calls doesn't make any difference if you don't follow links. If you follow links, it means it's going to access URL and wait. Let's say here 200 milliseconds, follow another URL, wait, follow, wait. It's also good to mention when you have follow enabled, it will consolidate data from the main URL, from here, and also from detail URL. So let's say you have description here and you don't have it on detail page. It's smart enough to just take it from where it is. If it's on detail page, that one will be prioritized because it's considered that detail page has more information and it's more relevant. It's not there, or it's on detail page, not on search, or vice versa. It's smart enough to get the correct one. And this is good to mention is that on search page you usually have smaller images. On detail page you have larger images. With images, it's going to get them all and merge them all together. So if you don't want to mess small images with large images, just choose the correct CSS selector to make sure that it will only get images from that particular box. Okay, in that case, it's not going to be mixed. Max item store, let's put it to 1000, means that how many items will be in a JSON file. Follow links. Okay, follow links. Skip item. One has a wrong, it has wrong label. I think this one has wrong label as well. It's going to be fixed, but this one is asking about how do you want to update data. So if when you get data from URL, plugin will generate unique ID for the item, and the unique ID is generated from URL found, okay, for that item. And this one is asking if you crawl the same page repetitively and you already found the item that was found before, what do you want to do with it? You can update the existing item data, you can skip item, or you can ignore uniqueness and just basically get it again. So you will have same item twice, 3 times, and more times as time goes. A full refresh means we can enable it now that each crawl is a full refresh for data you have in your file. So the file will be clean every time you go, every time you run the crawler. Generate contact email, this one is pretty useful. So let's say you are going to enter default email address like noreply@example.com, but you don't want all the items belong to the URL, to that email if email is not found on URL, and email is usually not found, right? Email is often not exposed in HTML code. So in that case, on that example.com domain, you are going to generate different emails. So there will be some random string at example.com. And for example, example.com, you can send email to whatever email there, and it's not going to bounce like failed email delivery. Okay, so it's you can also put like your own email domain here if you can configure it in a way that if any email comes to your domain.com, it's just going to be accepted as okay, it's fine. Or you can just use example.com. API key is for API access. This plugin can expose data from database as a JSON. So let's say you don't want to generate JSON file, you can just use storage as a database. I'm not seeing storage here. No, we don't have storage here yet, but oh, here is storage. So let me use database table instead of JSON file. And in that case, you can just expose all the data via URL. You can use page ID per page and some filters on that URL and connect it, let's say, to add imported plugin and import listing into not just one, but maybe multiple OS class websites at the same time. So I can generate something here just randomly, or plugin will generate for me if I keep it empty. But let's ignore it for now. Let me save it at this moment. Okay, you got it. Oh, you see, it's generated. Everything's fine. So let's do the magic with the selectors. So I've selected not follow the links. So search page single item wrapper and search page single item URL is disabled. So I just write item wrapper here, and what it is. If I go here and these are my items I want to crawl, so item wrapper will be the simple prod here. You see it's simple prod, simple prod. So this is going to be my item wrapper. And I can take it like this one, or I can make it more strict. So it's not going to mess with anything else. So let me put it there. It will be like this, but I want to make sure that it's not going to mess with anything. So I'm going to put there also the standard class. Okay, I can do that. So these are my items. There can be one, there can be multiple. If there are multiple, so they are processed as single items. Okay. Let's close this one and let's continue. Wrapper to be ignored. So in case I would select this whole box, and I don't want to premium listings to be included, so I need to put this selector of premium items as ignored. So in this case, it's relative to wrapper, so to item wrapper. So I can just say that this box, if it's found in this one, ignore it. In this case, it's not going to be used, but consider a situation. We are on this page and we go into item details. So we follow the links, and we usually have other items from the seller. And I don't want to get any details from this box because it's going to mess my data. So I'm going to ignore this one. And how to do it? So inspect, find the class. This one is ID user item. So I would use this one in here, like this. I can put multiple selectors, okay? Not just one. Don't need to be just one. It can be multiple selectors. The selectors should be simple. You shouldn't use advanced CSS selectors. It may not work correctly. Use it in the simplest way possible, okay? Now, where do I identify the URL of the item? It's important. So in this case, now, yeah, what I forgot, item wrapper. When I define it, everything else here on this is relative to this one. So I cannot just put something like this here because it's relative to this one. So I'm starting on this one. Okay, I'm starting here. I'm starting on simple prod and just find it in that simple prod. Okay, simple prod class. So let's get the link. And this one is, it's a with the title class. So what I'm going to put here is this one. Okay, it knows it's from here. So I don't need to repeat because when this one is found, it's taken as one item. There is multiple, it will be multiple items. Okay, let's continue. Item description, usually not on a search page, but in this case we are lucky enough to have a box with the description. And I just want to use the one. It might be multiple times here, so just use it with both classes, okay? Like this, two classes on item, going to be like this. Item locale, none is here, so I will just use default value. And default value is defined in double quotes. And you could even do something like here, like HTTP. And in this case, if title is not found, it will just use this as a title, default title. This one doesn't make sense, right? But just example. item price. So let me find, ideally I want to find a price that is just pure number, nothing else. In this case, I'm not that lucky. The closest one I have is this box. It's price span. So let me put it here. It's price and directly we have a span here. If not found, it will be just empty. That's fine. In this case, it's free. But this one is really not ideal. We would need to have a just pure number. This currency symbol is not going to do anything good, and we'll need to manage it somehow to make sure that we just get this number as a price and that it's calculated properly. Okay, price delimiter is, well, if there is a symbol in the price or there is a symbol as well, I can take these two as a price delimiter, and it's going to simply remove what I have here. Okay, it's going to remove this dollar symbol. At this moment, I'm not 100% sure if this functionality is already implemented, but it's going to be implemented. So if you specify this one as a dollar sign, it's going to remove it from price once saved. Okay. Currency. Okay, so in this case, currency, again, I don't have it separated. So let me just use USD as a default value. It's not really ideal in this case. Item image. So how to get it? Again, I just need to get these small images from source code. You see the URL. So this one is called image wrap image. Image. Okay. And the plugin is smart enough to know that if we are talking about image, you want to take source, and it's even smart enough to know that if data source is defined, we know it's a lazy image and get image from data source first. Otherwise, just get it from source attribute. Okay. And you see there are multiple images, so multiple will match this pattern because this one is same, okay? Another one is same as well. So I'm going to have multiple images as output. Contact name. Do I have something here as a contact name? I don't see it. Probably not. Let me see. No, I cannot get more details from here. So contact name is going to be most probably blank for now. Cannot put anything here. Email is same. Let's use just something, no reply, or no, sorry, example.com. Contact email visibility. Do I want to show contact email? No, I don't. Double. Contact phone. Do I have a phone here? I don't see it. So in this case, I cannot put anything here. And visibility by default is 1, but in this case, it's not going to do anything. So yeah, let's not define anything here. Publish date, nothing. Is it there? I don't see it, so I cannot put anything. Expiration date, nothing. I could put just default value here. Category. Do I see what is category? I can put the category ID here because I'm on for sale URL, and I know that ID in my system for sale will be 9 for category, so I can save some time identifying category and just put there 9 as default value. Country. I have a location here, but country is not separated from others, so I'm not going to put anything here. Okay, STR zip code address. So I could use the address for this one. Yeah, let's see what we can get from here. So this one is strong. This one is extra span. Oppa. Let me put it there. extra span, but in this case, this one is span, and we just want to get this strong from here. So let's continue. So you see, CSS knowledge is very welcome in this case. Okay, update. So I'm ready to run the test. Test is a nasty URL that's going to show me too many details, but it's helpful in this case. Okay, finished. Right? It's just one call, and what I can see here, it's a test. I can see some params from the crawler. I can see URL, select selectors. Yeah, it's here. So these are my selectors. These are my default values. So we have separated selectors from default values. Fetch was successful. I can see HTML here. So 200 is always good. Some text from website, page structure analysis, so I can see selectors of page here. So if I'm not sure if I choose something properly, I can always go there and identify it. So let's do example. For example, this image rope. Let me search it here. Okay, I see image rope. Div image. Okay, so this one has, there are 4 elements with div with class image, and most probably something inside of these. So I will believe this one is correct, right? Yeah, it's repeating, and it's repeating because the simple prod has unique class. It's 03, 04, 05, so that's why it's not merged all together. So let me scroll down. Okay, I can see some text here. Let me scroll to left. Okay, there is some image. Scroll to top. So it's like complete structure of page. And here I see found 12 item boxes. Product list standard simple product. Okay, so we got 12 items, but remember our limit is just 3, so we are going to have just 3 in our output file. And now we can see the follow items found 12, limit 3, logging only 3 items. Okay. And here I can see my data. Okay. So I see search box. Okay. As item title, unique is empty for some reason. It was not possible to generate it. Item title, Nikon, description, local, nothing has been found. Even we have a default value, so something we should double check. We got images, thumbnails, so the smaller one. Ideally, we would want to get the larger one. Address was okay, we got it, at least into address box. Contact, nothing here. Currency is empty. Okay, let's scroll down. Oh, we are adding default values to the box. Okay, so item unique ID has been generated. Local from default price. This one is not ideal. I think this one should be corrected. Because in this case we should only see this price here. Image, contact name, it's fine, everything is okay. For contact name, we should put there something, right? We cannot just say it will be empty contact name. It's not going to look right. We should put there's at least default value if we are going to use it in this way. Okay, but right, we have just completed one crawl, and can I see the data? I'm using a database as a source where my data are stored, but it's not OS class item table. It's just a table where these data are stored, and I can see data using the API. So I'm on this URL. This is my API key, and I can use this URL as a source for add imported plugin, and I will see this kind of data. Okay, so if I repeat this process multiple times, okay, let me just do it in this way, run crawler. Okay, has been successfully executed. And for some reason, we see still just one item with unique. So it don't like something most probably. But yeah, we got some data. Let's give it 1 minute for refresh. And yeah, also images, you see, they are prepared for import. They are delimited by comma. So everything is fine here. But okay, let's see the demo one. Full refresh. Oh, we are doing full refresh. Okay, let's take a 5 as a limit. Maybe that full refresh is not doing anything good here. Oh, it's still got just one. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's continue. We want to change our crawler to follow links. Okay, and things are changing here because we got our search per page single item wrapper here, and it's going to be this one. Just going to move it here. Search page single item URL. So let me go back here. Let me close this. And we want to put there how to identify URL of the item for more details. And it's a title. We have it here. And plugin is smart enough to know if I put a selector into URL one, it knows that I want URL, not a text. Okay. And in this case, this one is disabled because item URL is defined here. Okay, just to make it like more clear that you are defining search pay here, and this one is item wrapper. But in this case, item wrapper means that I go into item detail page, and here it asks me what is the box for item details, and in this case, it's this one. It's deal with ID listing. So not this one, because you see I only get data on left side, but I want to get also this data. So let's choose this one. Oops, it's the wrong symbol. Okay, like this. I already defined user item, so it will be ignored. That's correct. Title. How do I want to get the title? So let's use this one. We can use, so listing, I'm not going to put it there anymore because I'm already on the listing one. And it's like this, item H1. I could also remove this one, but yeah, let's just keep two. On search page, it's going to look for a title, and on detail page, it's going to go there and just get the better one. What could be problem here is that if I use H1, I have a price and title combined together. So maybe I don't want to use that one. I'm not able to select this one specifically. It's not possible. It's going to take text from H1 completely. So I would rather keep it as it is. Get the title from search page. Okay, description. Am I able to get description? Oh, yes, I am. So I can use this one. Opa. Okay, description text. Alright, so copied everything. Okay, local, I'm going to keep this one. Item price, am I able to get the price separately? No, it's still text, so I can put there also this one. So it's H1 price. It's H1 price, but it's not required because I will search on search pay as well. Keep price delimiter here, item currency, yeah, let's keep it. Item image, yeah. So I was getting the thumbnails images. I would prefer these large ones. So let's take it from sweeper class, sweeper image. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one because it's going to combine thumbnails and the large one. And here I'm going to get these large images. That's more preferred. Contact name. Oh, here I got contact name that I could use. It's here. It's, I think I can take it like this, and we need to also specify H tag to make sure it's correct. Okay, email, is there email? No email. Contact phone, I could use this one, even it will be masked. I would ideally get this one, but it's not possible at this moment. So it's a.mobile, it's class mobile. And was it something inside? It's a span inside. Okay, visibility. Let me use one. It's a default in OS class. Publish date. I don't have a specific date here, so nothing. Expiration date. Category. I could use category from here. Maybe I want to do it. So it's let's do this one. But it's not just that basic. It's a category inside. Basic category. And remember, we are already in listing, so we cannot put it there because it's not going to be found. Country, region, city. We have something here, but I would say it's again combine. Yes, so we could put it there, but yeah, let's use it. It's wbox location. It's here. Okay, so it's like this. Location. And it's not simple. We could get it as a first child, but I'm not going to that one. It could mess things. It's not ideal. So just let's use this one as it is. Okay, let's update. So follow links. Yes, everything is updated. So let it run. Let's run the test. Okay, test has finished. We can see selectors, default values. HTML is fine. Page structure, okay, it's overwhelming, but it can help you to identify all the details. Okay, follow items found 12, limit is 5, logging 3 items only. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, okay. And this is search items. So this is from search page. So we already saw this. Let's go into search items follow. Fetch item by item to get item details. Okay, so again, we are fetching URL. In this case, we found that this is URL of item, page structure analysis. So this is from item detail page. So if you remember, we had this class Vipra for images. So image lazy source. You see this one is lazy load. So the source is no image, but data source is image, the real one. So this one will be preferred. But we are not using thumbs, we are using the large one. Okay, let's just scroll over this. A lot of details, but basically you can see how our plugin will see data on the page. Okay. Item box found one item box, and that's correct. It can be only one because you are looking for details for one item. So you can only find one item box. If there would be multiple, you are going to get wrong data. It's not going to give good information. Okay, it must be just one. Okay, and item detail. Okay, this one is another. So you see the large images, not the small one anymore. Description is the long one. And what else? Unique ID is nothing here. Okay. So let's scroll down and we should see something like combine results at the end. Yeah, here. So we got few items. We already got the unique ID on it. And we have a price, long description. We got the contact name. We got the contact email. You see how it was generated? It's just randomly generated. contact email show is 0. Contact phone, okay, it's masked, but nothing we can do about at this moment. We got URL, we got currency, so we should have everything. We go here and route crawler. It should take a little bit more because we are crawling multiple URLs, not just one. And here we can see the status of the crawl. Okay, we got 11155. Okay, go into edit and show data. So these are data in database for our crawler number 3. See data we got. So in this case we got category ID 9, but then we got also category names when we start to crawl from item detail. And we can go back and we can just see data on the API, and you see in this case we already got multiple items in our not JSON, but in our API that's JSON based. So we can consume these in add importer plugin. You can quickly test this if it works. Let me see. Add importer, new import. It's a demo. Let's use this URL. It's a JSON, and don't do anything. Just put there something like blah blah blah. Default language is English. Default category, let's say it's cars, and just create and see. You see, it's possible to read the data from here. And the Add Importer plugin has much deeper features in cleaning data, processing is correctly, matching country to country keys in database, region to region keys, categories, local codes, and so on, and the true process of importing listing into OS class. So it's a perfect combination if you want to get data from external URL, from maybe your competitor, or maybe from old site that's not running on OS class at all. And just get it quickly into OS class, and you can do it in this way in batch mode, or it can be all at once. It really depends on you how you want to use it. Okay, and okay, BCD. On configure page we have nothing there because all configuration is done on the crawler. On items we can remove single item if you want to do it. Analyze we covered. So yeah, that's it what I wanted to show you today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and all the best with OS class. Bye bye.